Hey ladies, welcome back to another episode on the Weight Loss for Women 40 Plus podcast. Now today we are talking about the exercise component, how much you should be doing it, when you should be doing it, and really is exercise the most important part of your fat loss journey? Now let's break it down. I don't know if you know this, but exercise actually only accounts for 10 to 15% of your daily calories burned. So let's say that you do a really hard workout for half an hour, or let's say even 45 minutes. You do a 45-minute workout at your gym, at home, doing weights or even F45, something like that, and you're flogging your absolute guts out. High heart rate, sweating like anything, blood, sweat, and tears. How many calories do you think that workout's going to burn? Now, most people think, man, if you just do like 3 or 4 of those workouts a week, you get shredded. Like you're going to burn so much body fat. But in fact, you only burn like around 300 calories. And if you're not working out that hard, it's about 150 to 300, maybe 350 if you absolutely, pedal to the metal. Now, if you're burning 2,000 calories per day, and of the whole 2,000, only 300 comes from exercise, that's not really a big proponent of the day. That's like 10 to 15%. It's really not a lot. And this is where people kind of get stuck. They think that if they focus on the exercise, they're going to see amazing fat loss. So what do? They sign up to the gym, they do a 6-week challenge, they do CrossFit, they do the pump classes, they do the spin classes, and nothing really amazing happens. You might lose a little bit of weight or you might lose none. I literally just got off the phone talking to a lady who wants to sign up to the program. She just did a 6-week CrossFit challenge. She started at 70 kilograms and she ended at 70 kilograms. I was like, look, this is really common. This happens a lot because when you go and do these sessions, it's just about working as hard as you can and, trying to get your throw up almost. But if you want to see successful fat loss, it's got to be managed with the food. You can't just out-train a bad diet. Now, this lady was trying to eat the right things. Consistency wasn't 100% there, and a couple of other little factors like low protein, these kind of things. But overall, she was trying to solve a weight loss problem with exercise. And when it comes to it, exercise is like 10, 15% of the solution. Remember, if you burn 2,000 calories just by being alive and 2,000 calories, 2,500 per day, and exercise only burns like 150 to 300, that's not 100% of the solution. Like that's a small part of the solution. And this is the hang up for most people. They're trying to solve their weight loss with exercise. So less attention goes onto the food, more attention goes on to walking, hitting step counts, and smashing their guts out in a gym. Now, if you're under eating and exercising, like a bloody 20-year-old who wants to get jacked and tanned, then what's going to happen is nothing's going to happen. You're not going to lose any body fat because your metabolism isn't as good as someone 10, 20, 30 years younger than you. So what's going to happen is the way that they're getting jacked and lean and losing body fat and losing weight is probably going to be a little bit different to the way you're doing it. So if you're over the age of 40, the main component of this fat loss is eating in a healthy calorie deficit. So if you burn 2,000 calories and you eat 1,500 calories, that's minus 500. Now, there are 7,700 odd calories in 1 kilogram of body fat. So minus 500 calorie deficit, 7,700 divided by 500 is 15. So it'll take about 15 days to lose a kilogram. But if you are overeating and you continuously go over your calories, let's say 3 times a week, that means that 500, that half a kilogram a week is going to turn into 200 grams per week. So if you don't have the food at least 50% good, you're going to cut your results down by 50%. And it makes it really, really hard. Now, that's to say that you were just eating at maintenance. What if you had like a real stress eating, binge eating episode, or it's like an event, or it was the weekend and you just went crazy and then you went over your calories? Well, those 3 or 4 days that you did a workout, you were doing really well. But then the other 2 or 3 days that you ate over your calories, now you've just put on the weight that you just lost. And this is where people do, like the lady I spoke to, 6-week challenges and they lose no weight. They did good for the majority of the 6 weeks, but the weeks that they didn't do that great, or the days they didn't do that great, it just undoes all the progress. So you find people trying to solve the problem with more exercise when really you could get away with walking every day and just eating the right amount of food and you would lose weight. But then when people don't exercise, they feel like they don't deserve to eat enough food, so then they undereat, and now they're low protein, low calories, unhealthy calorie deficits, skipping meals, 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, and they're not losing weight. So you can see how there's multiple variables to this result, but the main one is always and has always been the food. So when people ask you, is it more the food or is it the exercise when it comes to losing weight? It's not both. It's 90% food and 10% exercise. Because if your food's just trash, and it's not great, or you just skipping meals, or you're overdoing it, you can't out-train that. You would have to do 10,000 steps a day and work out 7 days a week, probably twice a day workouts, just to make up for eating whatever the hell that you want, when you want, how you want, every single day. See how it doesn't work. See how that exercise isn't going to be the be-all and end-all. Because realistically, if you want to burn, 300 calories or 500 calories a day, you could just do some walking. If you did 10,000 steps, you're probably going to burn 400 to 600 calories, 10,000 steps a day. Amazing. So the workouts are there to burn a little bit of calories, but the workouts are really there to get you stronger, a form of higher heart rate activity, so it's really good for the cardiovascular system, and it's to build strength and bone density. They're the main reasons that you work out. You don't work out to lose fat, you eat in a calorie deficit to lose fat. Because let's look at it like this. Let's say I wanted to gain muscle, a lot of muscle. Let's say I want to jump in the gym. So the workouts that I do to gain muscle and the workouts that I do to lose fat are actually exactly the same. So if I have a client and they're at maintenance and they don't want to lose any more body fat, then the workouts they're going to do in the gym aren't going to change. It's the food that's going to change. Because remember, if I do strength training, I'm in the gym and I'm doing sets and I'm doing reps and I'm doing circuits, that exercise isn't the thing that leads to body fat disappearing from my body. It's what I do with the food. Because if I do the same workout in a calorie surplus, so I'm eating more calories than my body requires, I'm going to gain size. So I'm going to start putting on more muscle, a little bit more body fat, and my weight's going to go up. The workout didn't change, the food changed. So don't get stuck in that trap of thinking, oh man, what exercise am I going to do? What exercise am I going to do? Look, pick the one that you hate the least. If that's Pilates, if that's weights, if it's working at home, if it's working out in the gym, it really doesn't matter that much. So what we specialize in with our clients is getting the food right, making sure that the ratio of food to exercise is correct for the person's age, height, and weight, where they are at perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause, so they can see the progress on the scale that they want to see, so that they're knocking out this goal in an ideal amount of time. If you just focus on the exercise and go this alone, it's probably going to take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get to the goal when it probably should have taken you 6 to 12 months to get to the goal. The quickest way to do it is having a coach. Hands down. If you want speed and you want results, go a coach. If you want trial and error and you want this to take forever, do it by yourself. There's no other way to do it. It'd be like me trying to become a nurse or a builder without having someone actually teach me how to do it, having a nurse educator or having a master builder or going to TAFE or going to university without having a teacher or a lecturer showing me how to do it. It would just take 10 times longer if I didn't have someone who was guiding me through the process. No different to my coaches becoming better coaches. If they just went on YouTube and tried to YouTube the answers and, look at articles and blogs and stuff like that, it would take them 10 times longer compared to if I just took my coach under my wing and then showed them how to be a better coach. I taught them, I educated and tutored them. They would learn 10 times faster. And that's the same with weight loss. You can do the slow way or you can do the fast way. If you want to do the fast way, where someone just gives you the answers for your current lifestyle with what you're going through right now, how much to eat, when to eat, what to do with exercise, then apply for the program. We have a one-on-one program where our coaches, I've got 5 of them, very smart, work with you one-on-one, have your own coach, go through the food, go through the exercise, create a plan in place so you can get to losing that 1/2 to 2.5 kilograms per week like our clients. One of our ladies, like literally, just doing the program. First week, she was down 3 to 4 kilograms. Now, bigger lady, but she was crushing it. She was on like a weight plateau for the last 9 months. She's like, I can't lose weight, nothing works. First week in, boom, crushed it. That's the power of coaching. And it happens quicker than you think. Your body's a smart machine. It doesn't take a year to undo the damage. Like it will happen very fast. Your body works on a 24-hour basis, meaning within 24 hours, you should start seeing results if you're doing the right thing. If you're not seeing results, you're probably not doing the right thing. It's as simple as that. So how do you apply for the VIP transformation program? Very simple. You can jump on my socials. You can click the link under this in the podcast. I'll have a link on my YouTube. Josh Humphreys has a link on the website, blissbodyu.com.au. Application link, fill the application form, VIP program. Click the link, apply for it. Easy done. We'll get you booked in for a call. We'll see if what we do would help you. If you're looking for more information, more testimonials, more resources, again, on the website or on my Instagram or Facebook, you'll find those as well. You can hit us up at blissbodyu. You can hit me up at Josh Humphreys. Same, we'll all get in touch. That's how we do it, ladies. If you want fast, do it with someone. If you want trial and error, do it by yourself. All right, ladies, lots of love. I'll catch you in the next episode.